welcome back to the Valiant Shader, here with a man named Jack and fantastic wife, Straussberry. Straussberry, say howdy.
Hey, shut up! I mean it! I will end you!
Hello, how are you?
We're close, crew. I can feel it. It's gonna happen. She's probably saving it for like the last video, but we're gonna make it happen.
Doubt.
Anyways, more Epic the Musical. Next in the list is Different Beast from the Thunder Saga. We are going back to Straussberry's favorite Brit Pow Pixel. Absolutely go give a like to the original content.
I'm going to warn you guys now, there will be a lot of thirsting in this video.
I'm about to get wet for less.
If that is not your thing, click away.
And also, I don't remember specifically which animatic this is, but this is a pretty brutal song, and there's gonna be some depictions of violence that may make people uncomfortable.
It turns me on, so if you are uncomfortable with people being turned on by dark materials, this is also not a video you will enjoy.
Because I'm 50 shades of fucked up.
And with those disclaimers out of the way, let's get into it.
Let's cut the charade! You are no wife of mine! You've been trying to take my life this whole time! I know underwater there are packs of you hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are. A siren.
The tone shift between those two songs is as abrupt as the sword that went through her sternum.
Oh,
my goodness.
So jarring. But I like it. I love the tonal shift in Odysseus's voice as well, from sweet, like, oh, we'll jump back at the same time. You're the love of my life. Oh my gosh, I miss you so much, to fuck you.
He snaps straight to grabbing her by the hair and penetrating her.
Well, that is...
If anyone ever grabs my hair like that, I'm gonna have to suck their dick.
There's a formula to it! A very simple formula!
Noted.
You hiding. Yeah, I know exactly what you are. A siren. My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks.
So, it's conceivable that Odysseus does have a daughter. I'm just saying. He doesn't. Canonically, he doesn't. But I'm just saying. I'm sure he did things with Penelope before he left for war. That's why, like, a part of my headcanon for Suffering is that he does get into the illusion a little bit, especially with the daughter element. And that's kind of what makes that song a little bit tragic as well as humorous at the same time. Because I think he does want those things. And I think there is probably a part of him that does probably also want to have more children with Penelope, where he can be there for them and watch them grow up.
He absolutely wants to have a daughter. He wants to have daddy's little princess that he can pamper. He's a good dad.
He would be a great girl dad. He also would have been a great father to Telemachus as well.
Had he been able to be there.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
I think that's probably why he's also so angry with this Penelope siren, as I'm calling her. Let's call her PS.
Taunting him with visions of a alternate world that he doesn't get to live in that would be much better.
Also, there is chemistry between them. Can I just say, between these two specifically, the way Brit loves to draw all of the characters as being attractive, it's working on me. There's sexual tension. I'm buying it. I kind of ship them.
They would definitely have smashed before he got eaten. I'm gonna play with my food a little bit. Also, big thanks to Jorge for having the immediate clarity of my real wife knows I'm not scared of the water and don't have a daughter. For idiots like me who were only half paying attention to this while listening to the music and driving in a car, it was great to have quick confirmation of no, Jack, you didn't miss anything. It was just a con. It's like, oh, thank goodness. I thought I was really dumb for a bit there.
Again, going back to what I was saying earlier, conceivably, no pun intended, Odysseus and Penelope probably had sex, probably made love before he left for war. because it was going to be a long time. And he could have a daughter at this point that he doesn't know about. Could you imagine the angst of that? Like, if he had come home and he also had, like, this long-lost daughter he was meeting for the first time.
Ooh.
Like, that would be such a fun twist.
Because she would be 20 years old at that point,
Yeah.
maybe 19, but full-on angsty teenage, I don't need you, Dad rebellion.
You're not my dad! You also want to hear something! Ugly ass fucking...
Yeah, I think that would be so heartbreaking for him. Like, that's one of my headcanons in general for this, is just, like, there is a daughter that Odysseus doesn't know anything about. And those are my fan fictions, those are my headcanons, those are my daddy issues coming out.
You could have an entire alternate world line drama where he does have a, like, daughter conceived as he was going away from the war, and having the dichotomy of Telemachus, like, just wanting his dad to be there and come home.
Proud of your boy. I'll make you proud of your boy.
And the angsty teenage rebellion of, why do you want him to come back so badly? He wasn't ever there to start with. We don't need him.
How could you leave us, Dad? We were just so lost without you.
I love you more than anything. You and your brother are my entire world.
You could have a lot of drama interplay between those two characters.
Yeah, I think that would be so much fun. Jorge, if you ever wanted to do an alternate version of Epic 2.0, that'd be great.
Epic 1.5. Make an alternate world line, make multiple canons.
You were so focused on turning my men into snacks. You didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
Say what again?
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer.
So I love the phrase man-made monsters. It just invokes this
Corruption?
corruption, but also necessity, that they had to become monsters because of the world, the environment around them. Like, it's not just the gods, it is also man interfering, and you have to be this brutal, clever thing in order to survive.
That's a theme that you're very fond of. Shows up in your writing a fair bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love it when good people are corrupted by a cruel world.
Which, we've made it this far without shilling. It's time for a good old-fashioned shill. Straussberry is, in fact, a self-published writer on Amazon. You can find her book, Indigo, published under the name Robin J. Gainsborough. So, if you want to go check out, a book written by her, it's available on Amazon.
There are sirens, by the way. There are mermaids.
Yeah, it's a book about sirens and mermaids.
There are demons as well. If you want a little blurb of what it's about, it's set in 1940s, just after World War II. The main character, Elijah, falls in love with a club singer named Claire, who turns out to be, and it's not a big twist or anything, she is what I call an indigenta.
Very siren-coded.
She is a siren, she is a mermaid. I just wanted to call it something different, just to be fun.
To specify that this isn't just an ordinary vanilla siren, there is a little bit more lore going into them. Anyways, that's enough shilling. Back to the epic.
Are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you. We've been.
I actually almost forgot the other thing I wanted to bring up because we haven't talked about the music in a little bit. I don't know what exact instrument it is, but the long, low, drawn-out string instrument in the background, like an electric cello, if such a thing exists, that, whatever instrument that is just dripping with malice. It sounds, like, thematically similar to the cello that Polyphemus has. But
I'm sure that's probably what it is. I'm sure there's a lot of, like, underlying themes from Polyphemus in here.
But the kind of electric distortion mixed into it is more symptomatic of Odysseus' signature instrument, the electrical guitar. So musically, it's a middle ground between Polyphemus the monster and Odysseus the captain, and it's a great instrument. It sounds so good on this track.
Been away from home for about 12 years or so. First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes, while on the run from...
So I love any element of flashback. I love any element of home, of Ithaca, of Penelope, Telemachus. etc., being used whenever. Like, I love Odysseus as a character because home is so essential to who he is. It continues to be so sweet because it's not Ithaca that makes it home. It's Penelope. It's Telemachus that makes Ithaca the home.
Home is where the heart is.
Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens singing sailors to their dooms. We filled our ears with beeswax. That's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along.
And the Oscar goes to...
It's so sexy. Oh my god.
Grabs her by the chins like, look at me.
You call me daddy now. I just love seeing him take back power here. It feels a lot more deliberately cruel because he is about to be deliberately cruel to these sirens.
And yet
it's so attractive to protect what's important to him, protect who's important to him at all costs.
Just played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island. We are a different beast.
I don't know who this man right here is in the corner. He's very sexy. I like him.
He's got a nice ponytail.
Yeah, it's a shame that he's gonna die.
I mean,
probably in the next song. Who knows?
But these stills of all of the sirens just like bundled together and trapped in the nets, they just feel cruel to look at.
I mean, we can talk about some of the themes right here because
bondage, one of them.
Get some help.
I do feel bad for the sirens. I can't help it. I love sirens. I love mermaids. I love everything kind of surrounding the idea of women beasts or she beasts weaponizing their sensuality or sexuality in order to pull one over on men, because men are these inherently sexual beasts that let their sexual drives take up all the brain space in their heads. And a lot of times that also turns them into monsters.
I'm just thinking like, yep, she's describing me. Yep.
Stop it.
Yeah,
and
okay,
that's something we also later see characterized via Antinous. I don't know, Antinous would have been smart enough to pull one over on these sirens.
Yeah, he probably would have gotten taken.
Man, whatever happened to the good old days when people just carried around their knives, honey? Try me.
And I was smiling and laughing because the shoe fits. I'll admit it. The shoe fits. I'll wear my badge of dishonor.
Dishonor on you? Dishonor on your cow?
Regardless, this is a world where it's kill or be killed. Dog eat dog.
Dog eat dog. Dog eat dog here?
No, that's not what I mean.
George, never bring Shep here. Never.
I'm a big supporter of women's wrongs because they are also trying to survive. You know? It's like, I kind of want them to eat all these guys.
Women's wrongs.
I mean, they're not wrong for wanting to survive.
Which is the thing, is they gotta eat. They're just trying to survive. There's no malice here. They're not out with a vendetta.
Part of tricking sailors is conning your food, but it's a part of the hunt. I mean, Odysseus did the same exact thing in that song, is that he played along. And the thing is that we see this exact theme replayed in the song following Scylla. But he admits that he and Scylla are exactly alike.
Which I don't know how much it shows up in the original Odyssey, but I do love how just food and hunger is a near constant through line for most of this musical production. It's why they had to stop at the Isle of the Lotus Eaters. It's what got them into trouble with Polyphemus.
They have fishnets. Why didn't they go fishing earlier? Eat a dolphin. There are whales. There's plenty of stuff in the ocean you can eat. You can eat as much lobster as you want to. No one's gonna charge you for it.
Anyways, I love how you had this deep philosophical thought, and I'm just sitting here like, haha, nets equal bondage. Hee hee hee.
Now we are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, 'cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters.
What do you interpret this look as?
I think that right here he is weighing his options. The first priority was get information for how to get home and remove them from being a threat. And I don't think he yet has decided what he wanted to do with them. And that's what he's thinking, like, okay, I know what we need to do. They're no longer a threat to us. Now what should we do with him? And he's having this internal thought, mulling the options over when they open their mouths in the next line here.
So my thought process is that he is still bitter at this one siren more than all of them for impersonating his wife.
How dare you?
I think he's still trying to calm down from that. Like he's composed as much as he can be, but something about what she did really stung him.
Death to all of them.
So you think this is just a quiet, simmering, barely contained rage?
I mean, yeah. I think that's what it shows if you go a little back.
Ooh, yeah, that is an angry glare.
Yeah, I feel like with this shot of her looking at him, there's definitely something he's turning away from, because I feel like even with the delusion shattered, he still is thinking of her as Penelope because she's still using Penelope's voice.
Yeah, that is the same voice actress, right?
Yeah, and I think that's something that hurts him a lot. Like, for all I know, in my headcanon with this character, and because, Britt does draw a lot of these characters to look similar-ish.
That girl has my face!
Is that she does probably look like Penelope, regardless.
Like, just enough coincidental visual similarity to strike home.
Also, sorry to interrupt again. Back to your thought, though. Whatever he's choosing to want to do with them, it's going to be wrong. Because I think you should have held on to these sirens and tossed them with Scylla. That way he didn't have to sacrifice his men.
How can you say something so bold and yet so true? That's an excellent point. He clearly knows about Scylla, and he knows that there is going to be a blood toll. Duct tape a torch to 6 of the sirens and then chain them to the mast. They could have just kept them alive a little bit longer and fed the sirens to Scylla.
Don't take more suffering from you.
That's the face of a man who is not going to spare you.
Why? So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me.
He makes a good point.
I love him being sassy there and just looking at his fingers or rubbing it on his cloak, whatever he's doing there. It feels so sassy. Odysseus, now is not the time to be funny. I can't stand you right now. You're about to do something so diabolically evil. But God, am I attracted to you. I blame Britt.
She just draws them too sexy.
It's not fair. This is such daddy energy.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
I feel like when I've seen other depictions, Odysseus creeps me out. But in a good way. But in a way that also is just ugh, it's so gross. But here's just oh, it's so gross, but I'm kind of turned on. It's I can't look away.
This song is supposed to make you uncomfortable. You're not supposed to empathize with him anymore. This is officially the first part where he's gone too far, and you want to start thinking, oh, he really is gone over to the dark side.
I made a mistake like this, it almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Call off their towns! We're ending this now! Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
And this is also the wrong choice, Odysseus. Have you learned nothing?
Eat them!
Headcanon, when he says cut off their tails, it's so they can eat the fish part.
Yeah, I don't want I don't want him to cross over into needlessly cruel, because that wasn't anything about what he's been taught so far.
But also, the throw their bodies back in the water and let them drown. Did you learn nothing from Polyphemus? Leave nobody alive who might be an enemy to you later. Cut off the tails, and then also slit the throats. Give them a quick death, and then get on with your day.
Yeah, you don't have to draw out their death, is the thing, because maybe they will be saved by
other sirens, maybe.
Other sirens, divine intervention, something like that. However, all of that is headcanon. He wanted to give them a slow, torturous death, and it's gonna sting all the more because it's saltwater, right?
I can respect it. He's very mad about them impersonating his wife, like you were saying.
This is a personal vendetta. This isn't just ruthlessness as mercy upon ourselves.
It's towing the line between vengeful and sadism, and
but it's still kind of hot because he felt something in that illusion, that siren. That's my headcanon. Like I said, it's vendetta.
I am firmly in that camp of almost everyone deserves a quick death. Like, they're your enemies, but
I agree with you. I agree that this is going too far. But the reason why he's being so cruel is because there's a motive. It's not cruelty for cruelty's sake, but it is vengeful.
He is a different beast now. He is the one who feasts now. No more of us deceased, 'cause he won't take more suffering from you.
And do note, like, the small shift in lyrics. Earlier in the song, we are a different beast now. We are the men-made monsters. We won't take some suffering. After he has made this call, the crew shifts their tone to just talking about Odysseus. He is a different beast now. He is the man-made monster. He won't take more suffering. And I like to think it's because the crew are kind of looking at him sideways like, yo, Captain, this is really, really rough. And they're carrying out his orders and they're with him and they're on board the monster train with him. But there's that shift where the crew realizes, oh, he's gone that far, has he?
He's gone off the deep end.
There's a beast running wild, there's no question. I fear there are monsters the least.
He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering from you.
Find me a church. I've done everything everybody else wants to do. Find me a church to go to.
So something about Siren Penelope scratching his chin there. There's just a lot of sexual tension here, but it's so demented and twisted. It feels like something out of a horror movie.
Open the door, please. Veronica, open the door. Veronica, can we not fight anymore, please? Can we not fight anymore? Veronica, don't make me come in there. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, fuck it.
And I do have a lot of respect for the futility swing. Yeah, you're not gonna kill him, but at least give him a scar to remember you dropped by.
However, antagonizing him like that seems like she's, well, what I'm gonna headcanon as, like, she wants a clean, quick kill. She wants to die immediately and not have to go through the torture.
Same.
Beautiful vocals, Jay, as per usual.
Our man just flexing, like, look at how well I can sing.
But Jay, he's what makes the song enjoyable. I feel like Kill Them All, that feels like such an emotionally driven line.
And
especially with the visuals from Britt right here after this scratch.
And here's the other thing. Jay gives a beautiful performance the entire way through. He's an incredibly skilled vocalist, but this is one of the few, maybe the only time in the entire musical where I listen to it and I think, he's just showing off at this point.
And you would do it too for a check.
Like, he's legitimately just showing off his skill as a vocalist. Most of the time, he puts the form and the function ahead of flair, and it's all great, beautiful vocals. But, you know, just the one song when he's deep into his villain arc, he wants to show off.
He's having fun, and that's what villain songs should be. They should be fun.
Yes.
But his voice is making love to that mic.
Yeah, you big bad girl. Yeah, fuck, you close? You close?
Shame on you! Ugly baby judges you!
And Britt, we absolutely did enjoy. Everyone, if you haven't already, go over to Britt's video, give the like, drop a comment. We'll be putting a comment after we finish recording. We know what's next. Ooh,
Britt,
we do know what's next.
You are so talented. For the 100th time, it's gonna be so hard for the rest of this musical not to turn into Britt Powell Pixel, the movie. You've done so much amazing work. However, I will have to give love to some other animators. It's just going to be hard because you have so much amazing work out there. So much amazing work that a lot of it is definitive for me.
Well, thank you all so much for watching then. Do go ahead and drop a comment on my video, because if you don't comment, you're not real. That is the end of the video today, but there is more content on my channel if you like bottom tier Let's Play and garbage tier YouTube videos. I am a trash can YouTuber. I'm firmly at the bottom of the heap. And with all that said, hope y'all have a good time, and we'll see you next time right here on the dark side.
Wait a minute, do I know you? Weren't you an old pal of mine? Departed from us far too early, but now we're meeting a second time. We used to have such fun together, and maybe you have what I need. But first I have one tiny question. Tell me, do you demons bleed? Hey, sorry but you just got in my way. I promise honey I can feel your pain, and maybe I enjoy it just a little